Can you imagine your loved one being shot and killed and there's still no justice 3 years later? I'm pretty sure the family of Sheeyta Herrin couldn't before her death in 2019. If you want to know more about this case, please continue watching.
You are watching Roll a Mile in My Shoes TV.
On March 31st of 2019, a concert was being held at the American Legion building that evening. After the concert, people were leaving and gunfire began to erupt in the parking lot. And this is where 21-year-old Sheeyta Herrin was fatally hit by one of the rounds. A subsequent incident occurred at a fast food convenience store involving some of the same individuals. And this is where police believe that the two cases are related, but they're not sure how. So the GBI is working to gain some information in this case. And they urge anyone with any information to please call the GBI Kingsland's office at 912-729-6198. Again, that number is 912-729-6198. And they urge anyone, like I said, with any information to please come forward, no matter how small you may think the information may be. And some people sometimes, don't come forward with any information because they feel like, oh, the car that I saw might not even be the same car, or I'm not sure what color car the car might have been. It could have been blue, it could have been brown, it could have been black. And sometimes the smallest information that you may have or anything that you may have seen can help. I mean, even if anybody saw the individuals getting out of the car to, shoot, or even saw them fleeing the scene to go to the next shooting, which was at the fast food convenience store down the street. And then, that might help. And police also say an individual was shot at the store, but the injury was non-life-threatening. It is important to also note that multiple individuals have been arrested in reference to the incidents, both the shooting at the American Legion Club as well as the shooting at the fast food convenience store shooting down the street. But neither of the individuals have been directly linked to, nor have any arrests been made for the death of Sheeyta Herrin. And I'm pretty sure for her family, this is, pretty sad, because this happened in 2019 and here it is 3 years later and no one has been brought to justice for murdering her. And, I'm pretty sure that, it feels like the case is either gone cold or is just at a complete standstill. But hopefully someone somewhere is working on trying to figure out who the individuals were that were shooting. And unfortunately, one of their bullets hit Miss Herring. I don't know if, her being shot was intentional and the bullet was meant for somebody else, or, if they did this in a crowd of people as people were leaving and the bullet was actually meant for her. Because I couldn't find anywhere in any of the articles that I read if she had any enemies or if she had gotten on someone's bad side recently. But these are things that are important to note when, looking for suspects of victims who have been, murdered, in ways such as this. It could be a number of things. Like I said, maybe the bullet was meant for somebody else and she just happened to be in the wrong place, wrong time. I mean, you never know. And that's why people always say bullets have no names on them. So it is important to, kind of try to be as careful as possible. And, I'm pretty sure she didn't, go out that night with the intention of being shot, And I'm pretty sure, that has to hurt her family. And, knowing that she was at a concert, enjoying herself. And then the next minute she's shot and, taken away from her friends, her family, and people that knew and loved her. And I hope that someday justice is served for Miss Herring, because nobody deserves to go years without knowing who killed their family member, and, if they were the intended target or if they were in just the wrong place at the wrong time. But if you guys like this video, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I noticed that a lot of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you have been watching my videos and are not subscribed, please subscribe, because it helps me out so much. And even though you might not like this case, you might stick around and find another case interesting, or you might be able to help, bring someone to justice for any of these cases that I cover. But again, if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
It is 34 minutes after 6 o'clock this morning. Later this morning, we are expecting to learn more about a deadly shooting in Folkston that happened early yesterday morning.
Georgia investigators say a woman was killed and several others were injured at a shooting at American Legion Post 130. It's on Okefenokee Drive. Now, about a mile down the road, there was also a shooting at Flash Foods west of 2nd Street North.
News for Jax reporter Jennifer Reddy is joining us live this morning with the very latest on the investigation. Jen, what happened?
Good morning. Right now, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations is working to determine what led up to this shooting, but they do say that the two scenes are related. Meanwhile, we spoke with several residents who say the town is normally a very quiet town, and they were shocked to see all the police activity early Sunday morning. This morning, some residents in Folkston are looking for answers after a woman was killed in a shooting on Sunday.
We got land over here, so it's kind of scary. Kids got to go to school here and everything, so.
Residents woke up to two police scenes early Sunday morning. The Georgia Bureau of Investigations says a woman was killed and several others were injured in a shooting at the American Legion Post 130. About a mile down the road, signs of a second shooting at a convenience store called Flash Foods. At the scene, there were two bullet holes found in the wall of the store, but it is unclear if anyone was inside at the time or if anyone was injured. GBI says the two scenes are related, but they are still investigating what led up to the shooting. As of this morning, GBI says they do not have anyone in custody in connection to the shooting. We are expecting to hear more from them about the case later today. Jennifer Reddy, Channel 4, the local station.
It is